Okay. So, with this Choke No Joke and R. Kelly letter. So, I just listened to Keith tell Dana, let R. Kelly choose who he want people to do stuff for him. Let him, if he chooses that, then that's what he has that right to do that. And after he said that, he started to say, because no one knows what's going on and no one is putting money on his books. Well, I'll be damned. I just said earlier, would R. Kelly be that dumb to have someone he don't know tell them, I want my story out. I want you to tell my story for free? Why this man have his Cash App up on the thing with over 10,000 views every day since he been covering it. This is a 100-page letter. So the shit, he dragging this shit out. This shit finna be prolonged probably for another 4 months. And R. Kelly ain't got no money on his books? Are you fucking serious? So the purpose, what's the fucking purpose of him? I need you to get my letter. I need you to speak for me. Tell my word. Tell my story on YouTube. Go tell my fucking story on YouTube? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? How is that going to help him? Because at the end of the day, it just, the only solution to that and results that I can come up with is just shit. Him just fuck it, like drama. You just feeding our motherfucking messiness that we want. We want to hear, oh yeah, oh, and then they said he did this, and then could you believe they did that? And look, R. Kelly said that when this happened, that is what really happened. And then, and you doing all this shit for the next 4 months, and what the fuck is R. Kelly gaining out of this when a goddamn Keith just said that he ain't getting no money, ain't nobody putting no fucking money on his books? So R. Kelly didn't even work a deal out with Choke to be like, hey, put my story out and then at least 10% of whatever you get from it, put it, this gonna be donated to R. Kelly. Can that be donated to me? Nothing? So the whole purpose of all of this is to just get his story out. People need to know. People are nosy and messy than a motherfucker. So, of course, they gonna want to know, what's the fucking point is what I'm asking. How can he benefit from this shit? How? We're only benefit from it because we fucking nosy. We messy. We want to hear shit. See, we thought it was this one and it was that person. Oh, did you hear about so-and-so? He said that they did that. And then, oh, we thought it was her, but it really wasn't. It was the other coworker. See, they set him up. Ooh, is that the only result? That's the only fucking results that I can see so far. This damn man said that he ain't nobody putting money on his fucking books. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? But get my story out there. I need my story out there. I need you to go put my story out there on YouTube. When this man put his story out with Gayle King the first time and got some money for that because he needed it and he needed to speak out. And then he put his story out again when he did the song because he needed the money and he wanted to speak up for himself then. Every time he wanted to speak out so far when he's spoken out, he has gotten paid for it. But now all of a sudden he don't want to get paid. Just go tell my story on YouTube. R. Kelly. Let's let that sink in. This is R. Kelly. And everybody is saying, well, what's the big deal? What about the letter? And what about, well, why they don't believe the letter? And what is the fucking purpose of the letter? What can he gain from this? What can he profit? He needs shit. He's in fucking jail. He can't afford to do anything fucking free. Especially behind bars. And then doing interviews and all this shit, hopefully he smart enough to ask for some money to do the fucking interview. Choke talking about, oh yeah, he gonna get him on the show and all this shit on this show, and he begged somebody to get him on the show and all this shit. Well, damn, well, I would hope R. Kelly will get paid for it. I hope R. Kelly will make a decision and say, you know what? Well, if you're not gonna pay me this amount, then no, I'm not speaking out. Because speaking out so far, as we can see, it ain't gonna help. It's just not that. It ain't no results from that. On his end, there's no results from doing it. There's no purpose. He's fucking R. Kelly. He's not just a fucking guy who's just got wrongfully convicted. And, we need you to do a petition and we need you to get this out. Everybody get this word out. Get this word out. We need this petition because they wrongfully convicted this guy who worked for Wells Fargo. And, all of a sudden he said that he, stole all the money. He was a part of the robbery and, and come to find out that he wasn't. So we need everybody petition. They're going to give him life in prison, and so we know it wasn't him. So I need you to get the story out from his mouth. He needs to put the word out. This is not that fucking case. This R. Kelly. $1 million R. Kelly, worldwide R&B king of R&B, R. fucking Kelly. And he telling Choke no joke, put my letter, I need my word out. I choose you to speak out. I choose you to do this for me. I need the word out. Go on YouTube and do it. He couldn't reach out to no reporters who would want to buy it. He couldn't reach out to no media, nobody else where he could get something from it because he needs something from this shit. He couldn't get nobody else. Maybe I'm missing out on something. Maybe I didn't hear something. Maybe I'm late or whatever to whatever the story is, because there's some things in the R. Kelly story where I'm like, oh, okay, no, I didn't know that. Oh, who was that? Oh, so maybe I'm missing something here. But if I'm not, this shit doesn't even fucking make sense. And why would R. Kelly do this shit for free? And why would he choose Choke?